this is wmpyr. For today's lesson, I'm going to work with the tomahawk for you guys, some basic exercises, some familiarization exercises, if you will. And please keep in mind, I am not a tomahawk expert, okay? What I'm about to show you comes from Eskrima, okay? And basically, it's applied Eskrima to the tomahawk. And the first thing that we're going to do is the 5 angles of attack form, which I've shown many times in my videos. And it goes like this. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's done with a Eskrima stick. Okay, so it's a diagonal, diagonal, horizontal, horizontal, and then stab. We're going to apply that to the tomahawk today. And I'm going to show you some various ways to do it. Okay, so first of all, let's hold the tomahawk right here. There's many different grips, but for right now, I want to focus right here. So from here, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for number 5, you could just kind of stab upwards. Like mine has a little bit, it slightly comes up at an angle, so you could actually stab this way. So you could put that stab in there. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, the next one, we're going to go ahead and grab towards the middle right here. Grab towards the middle, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the last one, we're going to choke up on it way up here at the top. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, in order to really get familiar with it, you want to, for each time you practice with the tomahawk, let's do at least 10 repetitions of each one. So start off with this one, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, okay? And then you're going to go again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's number 2. So, do that 10 times, and then go to the middle grip 10 times, choke up 10 times, okay? And it should actually feel quite different. So do it with the right hand and do it with the left hand. So you're going to get lots of reps there. The next thing that I want to talk about is we're holding it 3 different ways. Here, here, and here, okay? But now what I want to focus on is not so much the grip where you hold it, but where you're actually going to strike with, okay? The real estate of the blade, not the handle this time. The real estate of the blade. So when you're swinging like this, chances are you're hitting with this area right here. Okay, this part of the tomahawk. Okay, so you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 right here. Even number 5, it's gonna be right around this area of the tomahawk. Okay, so what we can do obviously is to switch it around and use the spike side. Okay, so same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for 5 you could actually punch the spike into the opponent. Okay, the next thing is we used this part. We used the spike. We could also use the side right here for bashing purposes. Alright, so the same 5 angles of attack, we're going to go 1, so I'm bashing with the side, 2, bashing with the side, 3, bashing sideways like a tennis racket, 4, bashing with the other side, boom. And then for number 5, we could actually use the top here to bash this way, boom. To just go like this, okay? So once again, bash, 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 and then crush, head on, like a ram, okay? Next part is really where it starts to get more and more interesting, is where you're going to combine the different uses of the blades. Okay, so actually number 1, let's just focus on number 1 and number 2 for now. 1 and 2, that's a downwards figure 8 actually, and you're making an X pattern. 1, 2, 1, and 2. So right now I'm using this part of the tomahawk, the blade part, the top blade part. So I am basically chopping and chopping, okay? Chop, chop. So now I can actually go chop and stab with the spike. See that? So you want to practice that where you go chop, spike, chop, spike, chop, and spike. So you're just basically learning how to chop, and then as you're going, you switch grips into a stab right here, and then as you're going, you switch grips again, and you go into a chop. So just being comfortable switching grips, all right? Boom, 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 boom. Being able to switch like that in mid-attack while you're attacking, being able to switch whether you attack with here or you're going to be attacking with the backside. All right, and the next step also is now mix in the bashing. So you could come in with a chop, and the next one is a bash. You come in with a chop, the next one is a stab. Okay, come in with a chop and a bash. So keep alternating and incorporating those together. So thank you for watching, and take care, folks.